So I've been getting a lot of questions and comments lately on my interview, my resume videos, and one of the most common questions that I've been getting has been, how do I approach my job search when I have no experience? So in this video, I want to share with you a key exercise that everyone needs to do, whether or not they have experience, before you send out your resume and go on interviews. And I can tell you that this has nothing to do with the resume or interview itself. It actually has more to do with you as an individual. So you definitely want to pay attention. So here's the problem that a lot of you may be facing or that you're seeing. You're constantly being turned down for jobs because you lack the experience to do that job. The real problem, however, is that you didn't know how to sell yourself to the employers and get them to hire you anyways, despite your lack of experience. In other words, you weren't able to express your personal brand. So considering that you're probably someone without experience, this is likely a scenario where you're just at the very early stages of establishing your career. Or you are someone who already has had a previous career, but you want to switch into another market or industry. You also don't have experience in that particular industry. The thing you have to realize is that if you want to stand out amongst employers, you want to stand out amongst the crowd, you need to have something called a personal brand. So what is a personal brand? It's the impression of who you are, what you're capable of, and what makes you valuable. And it has nothing to do with having the exact experience for that position or in that industry. Your personal brand is much more than the resume or the things that you say in an interview, even though those are key tools that we would use to help you express your personal brand. Think of it this way. As an employer, what do you think they'd want from someone who was a perfect candidate for the position? They would want someone who can demonstrate who they are. So for example, by demonstrating a positive demeanor, by showcasing confidence, someone who's eager, someone who's helpful. They also want someone who can demonstrate what they're capable of by showcasing what you've learned in the past that you can apply to this new opportunity. And then they also want someone who can demonstrate what makes them valuable. So for example, if you've been able to do something or accomplish something in the past, how can you apply that same experience and project it for this new opportunity, project it for the future? What do you plan to accomplish in this new role? All those individual pieces clearly explain what your personal brand is to them. So what I'm trying to say is, if you want to have a strong personal brand, you need to be able to connect the dots. You need to be able to use the experiences that you've gained and the knowledge that you've gained up until this point, whether or not they relate to this current position from an industry perspective or even from a position, job title, duties perspective. It doesn't matter. It's more about how did those experiences tie into your personal brand and how can you express that and relate that to this position in front of you. So unfortunately, if you don't know how to connect the dots, then you're likely not going to make it past the first or second round of interviews. Because what's going to happen is you're going to keep telling yourself, I have no experience for this job, I have no experience for this job. And as you answer your interview questions, they're going to notice that the answers are lacking in some way, shape, or form because you're not selling yourself. The way to sell yourself, the key to selling yourself is through your personal brand. Remember, use the stories and experiences that you've gained from the past to articulate who you are, what you're capable of, and what makes you valuable. If you can showcase those, then that's going to really help you to stand apart from the competition. Personal branding is something that I love to talk about because this is the bread and butter of what I do. I help my clients to develop their personal brand and go from 0 job offers to multiple job offers. I've had many client success stories and I'm sure I can help you as well. So if you're interested, then feel free to head on over to lindarainer.com, click under Work With Me. You'll see the words Personal Brand Renewal to stand out and get hired. That's my intensive one-on-one coaching program that will take you from where you're at right now to landing a career that you truly are excited about. And you can also read some of my client success stories as well. Now, if you're just looking for some advice on how to fix your resume, then feel free to download a free copy of my 10 Ultimate Resume Hacks cheat sheet, which is located in the link below. You will have to subscribe in order to get the link, and you may have to wait several hours depending on your email service to get the link, the download. All right, so if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and definitely subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.